Specialty coffee, I mean, it's in the title, like it's special. There is definitely something special about it. It sets itself apart from the rest of the sort of commodity-driven market.
Specialty coffee is a coffee that's been made with a lot of love, care and attention and knowledge, which aims to bring out some incredible flavours that you couldn't get from a coffee that you bought at Coles or Woolworths or something like that.
The moment that tree was planted all the way down the process to us, the difference is the same. There's so much love.
I think specialty coffee is the best of the best. Coffee that becomes specialty coffee is generally coffee that there's been a lot of care being given to and the results show.
Specialty coffee is a much more sustainable future. It's a lot better conditions for growing, a lot better conditions for farmers as well, and a lot better product for the consumer. For a lot of people it is a way of life. Just the quality and the care that goes into the cup from a tiny seed to your final beverage is how it is different. Specialty coffee, there is care at every single step of the way.
I'm a crazy kind of human that will fly to Melbourne for a day just to go to cafes and drink coffee and bring back coffee. So my name is Mel and I am the co-owner of Opus Coffee Brewers. I worked at the uni a few years ago and that was the place where it really kind of started my love for coffee. I definitely don't think there's too much competition. I don't think that we will pollute the market. I hope more and more people keep opening places because it just makes everybody so much better, and it means when I've got a day off, I have so much choice. Truly, like, this community table can be full of people from like 4 or 5 different cafes, baristas on their day off, like sitting around this table talking about coffee. Like, that's what was happening this morning, and it makes my heart flutter when that happens because that's all I've ever wanted out of a space.
Basically, almost all my friends that I have now I've met through coffee in a way, whether we've worked together, been customers, you know, just been roasting friends, whatever it is. Like, pretty much everyone in my life somehow is like, I can link back to coffee somewhere, which I think is just amazing, very special. My name's David Mason. I am the head trainer for Delano Specialty Coffee. I am also head taster as well and licensed Q grader. I love hitting like a Colombian cup on the table and just being like, wait a minute, is that actually from Colombia? I like people experimenting with different processing techniques, with different growing techniques and seeing what the end result is. I think the possibilities of this seed that we all drink amazing amounts of are endless, and that is exciting. I guess specialty coffee in Wollongong has sort of followed the trend of specialty coffee in Australia. We've all become very immersed and, you know, have found a product that we truly do love as a community and as a nation almost.
My husband brought home some Turkish coffee and we used it in a traditional Turkish ibrik. Had a lot of sugar in it and slowly went from that to milk-based coffees, to long blacks, to espressos. Along the way you learn a lot in each step. My name is Demelza Jones. I run Rush and Rush 2 on the University of Wollongong campus, and I grow and roast my own coffee at home. I think everywhere it's just going to be getting more and more specialty. People are understanding what they like more and how hard it is to make that. The traditional flavours that you should be getting from certain varietals or origins are changing. So your traditional kind of chocolatey Colombian is not necessarily going to be that in 5 years.
From the farm to the cup in the cafe, I think happiness is a flavour. My name is James Craig and I work for a company called Zest. I'm the roaster for the company, or I oversee the roasting for the company. I'll soon be roasting for the company. You know, all these things sort of start in the big cities, but eventually they perforate out. And Wollongong's not so far from here, and you know, you've got the great university there, so you've got a lot of, you know, young, intelligent, sort of forward-thinking people down there. It doesn't surprise me that there's a place in the market for it down there. I started out on the floor, and because I was so tired from rehearsals and gigs, I wasn't very pleasant to customers. And so after the 3rd or 4th person that I'd upset, I was told, you just stand there, don't talk to anyone, we'll show you how to make the coffees, and just shut up. I'm like, yeah, sure, no worries, I can do that. And it's like I found my spot in the environment, in the sort of restaurant cafe environment, sort of away from the public. It was being a barista trainer. That's when I first saw the roaster. That's when I first met the roaster. And yeah, everything else just fell away as soon as I found the roasting.
There's been a book out that describes the ideal coffee experience as that God moment, where you're tasting God in a cup. My God moment came from an Ethiopian coffee that I roasted, and I thought that was the best thing I've ever tasted, and I'm never going to taste that ever again. I've gotten close, I've tasted close, and I think we're always striving for that new bar raising experience. My name is Drew, I'm a head roaster at Delano Coffee. I enjoyed coffee on the side, and I wanted to maybe open a cafe, got passionate about it, did lots of courses, lots of study. It absorbed me. Coffee is a very community commodity, and we love to show how we do what we do. And so we're an open window, we're an open door. We educate our customers as to just what we do and how much we put into our product.
You know, they say within 50 years production will be halved, and it will be such an exclusive product and such a luxury product, you know, upward $20, $30 a cup.
How do we keep providing this incredible product that we've found and that we use a lot of? We combat that by accountability, I guess, and transparency in the industry.
Coffee is an incredible thing, and it's funny because after a while you kind of, if you make a mistake or something, you do feel really guilty because you're like, you think about everything that's happened before that point, and it's like you have the power to produce the best, like that's on us to produce the best possible cup that we can. We just respect everything that's happened up until the point that we get to touch it. It's actually an honour.
I think it comes down to adventure. We're searching for new coffees, we're tasting new regions, we're going to new places at origin, we're learning more about it, and each new place and area has something new to offer.
You know, there's more effort and time put into this product. There's more thought about the people producing it and the area and, you know, the environment in which it's being produced.
The future is very exciting. The future is a time when we're going to have to work together to make sure that this product is sustainable, to make sure people are getting the right money that they deserve for doing a fantastic job. The future is a lot of hard work, but it's also very rewarding if we get it right. But we have to get it right.